Seal what the fun. Since Fall Guys left the Steam, this type of game has become a vacancy. However, there are endless games of this type, but they're basically on other platforms or mobile platforms. So this game, similar to Full Bean Man produced by Koreans, came out, and it also took the opportunity to occupy the vacancy on Steam. I feel that the recent excellent games released by Koreans are more inclined to the console platform. Most of the platforms used are this old-fashioned gameplay are not the new themes. I have played many games recently, but I have not found anything that makes me shine. The core gameplay of this game is basically the same as the Full Bean Man. Under the cute painting style, you can pass some levels through multiplayer cooperation or competition, eliminate the others and ultimately win the game. The style of this type of game is surprisingly consistent, and after watching it too many times, there's actually nothing new about it. And this style of painting is more attractive to young and female players. The feel of the game is still very different from that Fall Guys. The operation feel of this game gives me a very stiff feeling. Sometimes I feel that I'm controlling a robot instead of the soft rubber man. Especially some of the levels where you fight each other are still very strange in terms of handling the impact. Especially some of the knock-up effects are very unacceptable. I think it would be better to make this type of game more cute and soft. The second is the network problem. This kind of game often requires the full internet access, and the opponents you face also players. Therefore, network problems are also the main source of negative reviews of this game. The game server is most likely in South Korea. I live in Shandong, which is basically the closest place to South Korea. It shows that my delay is about 60 and 70 milliseconds. But the actual experience far exceeds the apartment delay value. Basically, when I was jumping on the platform, it was clear that the person had already climbed up, but was judged by system to have fallen down. No matter what, the error would be about 2 to 3 seconds, and it would be even more obvious in some places where more precise trap avoidance is required. My local machine shows that I have overcome all the trap obstacles, but I will still be knocked away by a trap punch at a certain period, and the location where I'm knocked away is basically not fixed every time. Network delay greatly reduces the game experience, and because the game is not popular enough at the moment, major accelerations do not provide acceleration support. I have used various methods but have not found an effective way to solve the network problem. Therefore, when the players open simplified Chinese reviews, they are basically all negative reviews due to network reasons. Finally, there is the issue of the game prices. Similar games are basically free and include in-game purchases. This is almost always the case whether in the current Fall Bean Man or games launched on other platforms similar to Fall Bean Man. There is also a dress-up system in the game. Players can obtain some dress-ups through competitions or purchase some good-looking dress-ups through in-app purchases. So since this game also has an app purchase system, why does the main game require additional charges? After charging, there is no new content added, and it's just qualification to enter the game. You must know what is this kind of game. Everyone is eager for more players to come in at play, so that players can be matched in a shorter time. Doesn't the problem playing for the main body at the threshold for major players? It's not impossible for the game to reverse its reputation. First of all, optimize your network service and set up multiple servers, so that at least I can play smoothly in area where the latency does not seem to be high.